show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom. Hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
I am the greatest.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. I know this is old news in the fast world that we're in, but I have a different perspective on it, so I'm reporting it right now. Al Haymon signed a big deal, big extension, 3-4 year extension with Showtime, and Showtime is the top channel in terms of boxing in the U.S., of course. Now, he's also signed a huge deal with Fox, the actual Fox channel, the big time Fox, and Fox Sports 1, which they've been putting cars on Fox Sports 1, but he's made a deal with Fox to put premium fights on Fox. Now, this is my perspective on it. Now, I didn't jump up and down and go all crazy when I seen this Al Haymon deal. Why? Because when people set a standard, you hold them to that standard. Al Haymon has signed big deals before. He's put his guys in big positions before. So him re-ing up with Showtime was not a surprise. Him re-ing up, and not re-ing up, but basically creating a new deal with Fox is big, but it wasn't unexpected, because we expect the world from Al Haymon, because he's shown that throughout his career period, inside and outside of boxing. That's just who he is. He is a power broker. That's what he does at the end of the day. Y'all forget that Earl Spence was able to have millions on top of millions of people watch him versus Leonard Bundu because Al Haymon put him in a time slot right after the Olympics. Right after the Olympics. So this man makes hella moves, and he's been making hella moves for a long time. And if you don't know Al Haymon, he's been making hella moves before boxing in the music industry. That's where he made his name. But see, this is my thing with Al Haymon in these two deals. What Al Haymon has done is two things. Number one, he's bringing a big abundance of money to the sport of boxing. That's number one. Number two, he is bringing a bunch of eyes and opportunity to the sport of boxing and these boxers. And number three, and the most important thing, and I was hoping this would happen, is Al Haymon in Premier Boxing Champions has forced these other promoters to step their game up. Al Haymon is educating these boxers. They know what a good deal is. They know what a bad deal is. And Al Haymon is forcing these promoters to step their game up. And I will say this, these other promoters have stepped their game up. You got Eddie Hearn, DAZN. You got Bob Arum, ESPN. You got Oscar De La Hoya. You got HBO. He got some ESPN sprinkled in there. He got the social media giant, Facebook. Not all moves are equal moves. But the thing is, if Al Haymon didn't put the pressure on these guys, they wouldn't have been doing none of this stuff. they wouldn't have been doing none of this stuff. In the beginning, they couldn't figure out Al Haymon. So the best thing they could come up with was to sue him. Now, whether they had a case or whether they didn't have a case, that was their only recourse, was to sue him. But I said it back then, and it's coming to fruition now, which when it comes down to boxing, a lot of the things that I say come to fruition at the end of the day. Al Haymon was going to put these guys in a position of where they was either going to have to step their game up or they was going to be out of business. Eddie Hearn realized that. Bob Arum realized that. Oscar De La Hoya realized that. And all of these other promoters had to get in line too. So because of this Al Haymon Showtime and this Al Haymon Fox deal, it's put boxing in a bigger light, on a bigger stage. It put more money behind these fighters, these fights, and it's making boxing as a sport better than it was previously. And the reason I say that is because we're coming from an era where Bob Arum was giving out some real shitty deals. He was giving out some real shitty deals. You understand what I'm saying? And he ain't really start taking care of people until he started taking care of like Tim Bradley. Like, he took care of Tim Bradley. Like, Tim Bradley never had the cachet, but he paid him. He paid him. And it looks like he's taking care of Terrence Crawford right now as well. Now, when it comes down to it, you got Al Haymon, you got Eddie Hearn, you got Bob Arum, you got Oscar De La Hoya, you got Richard Schaefer in the background. You have a lot of these promoters that are out here moving and shaking. But see, Al Haymon has set the bar. He set the standard that you got to come correct as a promoter, or these fighters are not going to sign with you at all at the end of the day. So me personally, I thank Al Haymon, just like everybody else, for setting the bar for the sport of boxing, not only from a business aspect, but just product, the quality of cards that you put on. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.